I know you are here because it has been told you, let's serve God, let's worship God. But I want you to know today that God did not create anybody to serve him or to worship him. It's not true. It is religion that developed that idea. It is religion, and religion belongs to the devil. So the devil wanted to keep people ignorant, just like what we learned in the first class. How God said they do not know. Huh? They do not know means they don't have knowledge. And the devil knows that if I can get these people to be ignorant, I will control them forever. So he did that by bringing religion to teach you that worship God. But that's not true. Now, let me prove to you, very simple. Look at Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2. Have you seen anything about worship there?
No.
Have you seen anything about pulpit and preaching?
No.
Have you seen anything about singing there?
Dancing.
Have you seen anything about dancing, correct? No. But you see, in Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, God said 5 times and it was good. Why? Everything he wanted Adam and Eve to do, they were doing it. So God said, wow, it's good. My creation is working. My project is successful. My plan is going on. The garden is going on. Adam and Eve are taking care of it well, very well. So God said, oh, it's very good. Oh, it's like 5 times to 6 times. That's Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2. And for that matter, that is the complete, perfect Bible. Read Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 3, God never said it's good again. And God never said it's good again from Genesis chapter 3 up to Revelation. So what does that mean? Mess. So the mess began in Genesis chapter 3. When the woman was tempted and she fell. And Adam should have been better in thinking to say, no, since you fell, let's wait for daddy to come. But Adam joined Eve. That is the mess. If the woman remained in her folly, Adam could have lifted her up. You see? But Adam joined her in the falling. So who will lift who? That's the problem. That's where man failed. And since then, the whole Bible is an agenda as to how God will bring us back to order. That's all. The Bible is holy. This is the whole explanation of what the Bible is. Look, all those theologians, they don't know what I'm telling you. They have no idea. In fact, if they hear what I'm telling you, they will say, wow, this is a brilliant insight. They will say it. Look, when I get back to abroad, you will see the number of universities that will want to give me honorary doctorate. I don't need it. I don't need it. Because I'm not interested in people who will come and use your success to promote themselves. my brain is higher than your own. I don't need it. But some of them, I'll go to the program. Oh, okay, they will hear. So I want to say what I would have done when I go to the program. So I will say it again. Because when they hear, they will say, this man, when you bring it, you will mess up the program. See, God did not create you to worship him or to serve him. He created you to have dominion. That is what he said. He said, let's make man in our own image and let them have dominion. He didn't say, let's create man in our own image and let us. No, he didn't say that. He said, let them. How can somebody that is supposed to have dominion be worshiping? Have you heard? It doesn't make sense. When I say they Jimmy. Yet Jimmy Kato, Obia, boss, di nyama so no wan to dane obi a o worship. How that's going to be possible? Meanwhile, yeah, give me no ya san ya nyansa kitwa bi ye mpese ye ma be worship ye ma me no ne ye papa no. Oh yeah, we nyansa oba unto me worship o David. But you want to worship o papa or ye nyame. How possible that is? See, this is common sense. Yeah, that I actually. Hey, asofo munya ndada no. It is a lie. That is why the world is still in a mess, and it will continue to be in a mess unless we get ourselves out of this misled thinking and teachings that we are to worship God. No, God wants us to have dominion over the earth. Worship Him in which way? Be singing and be dancing, be falling on the ground. How can you imagine this? Huh? Even dogs who worship their masters, dogs, they will worship you, lie down, and at the end of the day, they do their duty. After that, they watch the house. They don't allow people to enter the house. But you look at human being, you worship God, and at the end of the day, what you were created to do, and they look at this. That is how low-minded the world has become because of the so-called church, religious church, Christian church. Go to the places and see what they are doing there. In fact, and it worries God. They don't even know that they make God angry. It's a lie. It doesn't move God anywhere. Let's worship Him. Look, if God is to be worshipped, Jesus would have had a choir group. Come on now. Challenge me, theologians. Challenge me. If worship is important, Jesus would have had a choir group or a singing group or a cultural group. If it was so important, Jesus would not sing only one hymn in his whole life of 36 years on earth. Only one hymn. So you think Jesus doesn't know what he's doing? Even the hymn, I can tell you that they were delaying to bring the wine and the bread for the communion. So everybody was quiet. So he doesn't want them to think bad. So he started to draw their attention by the singing. So that they will pay attention to him. So that they will be waiting for the bread and the wine to come. If the bread and the wine came immediately, he wouldn't have sung any song. Because he doesn't need it. Oh, David worshiped the Lord with songs and praise. Are you David? Are you David? David loved music. I am here. I love music. It doesn't mean that because of that, I should go presenting music to God and leave my responsibility. That's what we are doing. Look at this nation. Claim to be 70% plus Christian. And the nation is going to hell. The nation is corrupt from the least to the top. And if there are 70% Christians who are God's children, that means the percentage is just to the who are corrupt.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are the biggest percentage. Yes. That's why you want to see a man of God, you have to pay some money.
Yes.
That's corruption. Yes. Consultation fee. Criminality fee. Thievery fee. Akrofo fee. Yes. That's corruption in its highest order. So if the poor person hasn't got money to pay, how will he see the man of God? And they are not men of God too. They are liars. Yes, they are. Because if they are truthful people, they will not collect that money before you see them. Yes, you don't need to do that.